Hey guys, thanks very much everybody that's been making nice comments and giving 5 stars to the videos and subscribing and everything else. And I'm glad you're enjoying the ninja houses and the castles and the fun parks and all the interesting gadgets and stuff from Japan. But I've also been getting emails through our website and through YouTube from people asking about stuff they need to know if they're going to live in Japan. So we've got information on that on our Japan channel website, but I just sort of make a series of quick videos just giving you some clues. Japanese people are really kind to each other and also to foreigners when you come here, but the culture is really different from any other culture in the world. I have been to a number of other countries, and Japanese culture is very different to every other culture. One thing about the culture is they don't tell people, it's all about harmony, so they don't tell you if you do something wrong. And they're very kind, so you can come here and do things that are perfectly acceptable in your own country, but are really bad here, and they won't tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. So that's okay. So it means you can come here for a week or come here for a month or come and stay here, live here if you want to, and make mistakes, and nobody will tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. But the problem is that if you come here and behave like you would in your own country, which, you know, many people, including myself, considered reasonably polite in our own countries, but when we come here, we do things that aren't polite here. So you'll see examples of this. I'll just give you one really quick one, just as an example. Blowing your nose in public here is the equivalent of farting in public. It's actually acceptable to sniff, but if you blow your nose in public here, it's the same as if you fart. And I've actually seen foreigners come here, sit in restaurants and blow their nose, and you can literally hear the room go quiet because it's just like someone's just sat there and just dropped a really big fart. So it's just one small example to give you an idea of how easy it is to do something perfectly, what seems perfectly natural to us, but is really bad here. And of course they won't tell you, but the problem is that if you behave in a way that's going to cause them embarrassment, it'll close doors. And by that I mean that if they think that there's a chance that you're going to embarrass them, they won't invite you to that party or to their house or offer you a job, or, you know, in my case, you know, I had people help me get my apartment and help me get my car, and if they thought that I might embarrass them and do something that might embarrass them, they wouldn't have helped me, because basically in Japanese culture you're judged by the people that you associate with. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to make a series of videos. Some of it's going to seem pretty strange, like the blowing your nose thing, but it's worth doing. You know, if you want to come spend time in Japan and you want to have a really good experience, you just got to go with the flow. You've got to watch what Japanese people do, and you've got to do what they do. And Western style is, you know, I have a better way, I want to do it my way. I encourage you not to do it. You can do it if you want to, but your experience won't be as good. If you can watch what Japanese people do what they do, be really humble, basically. Instead of knowing everything, lots of foreigners come here and think they know everything. Just go with it, you know. Don't be talking about how it's better in your country or how it's done differently in your country. Just go with it. And whether you can speak Japanese or not, you know, if you watch what people do really carefully, every detail, what they do with their chopsticks and what they do when they enter the house and all the little details, if you can watch what they do and do the same thing and be humble and quiet and polite, which is what they're like, you'll have a much better experience. And I've seen 100 examples of this where people come here with arrogant attitudes and they don't get offered the opportunities, they don't get invited to great experiences, and people don't help them as much. They'll be nice to them, but they won't help them as much. But if you make the extra effort and you really try just to blend in and just to do the right things and to be polite, you'll have a much better experience. So please have a look at these other videos that I've made on this subject. Keep watching the water parks and the vending machine videos and ninja house videos, but I'd encourage anybody that wants to come to Japan, for whether it's for 3 days or for 3 years, just please think about some of this stuff, because it will really make a better experience for you. Okay? See you later. Oh, I just realised I should have told you where to look for those videos. I'll make a playlist. I'll make a playlist and I'll call it How to Do Stuff in Japan, or How Not to Make a Dick of Yourself in Japan, something like that. But it will be called How To. So if you just go to our playlists and look for it on there, it'll be called How To something. I'll decide that in a minute. See you later.